Okay, so today we're hopefully going to be finishing Tomb Raider 4, our Nomads playthrough. I cleared out the old saves, and where we're at is in Giza. Uh, we had just left behind. Uh, right, we had gone under the Sphinx and back out. And as usual, or as we've been doing the past few streams, or hold on, let me just mute while I fix my mic position. It's kind of wibbledy right now. Okay, I think that should be better mic position. Oh, hi, Oro. Hi, welcome back. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, I'm doing a bit better today. Feeling good. I'm really excited for the home stretch of TR4 today. Yeah, I hope you're having a great day or evening, as the case may be. um, yeah, I was just checking out the stat screen over here. We're still at 0 meds. We're at 65 out of 70 secrets, which I believe we checked that last stream and we're maybe 2 secrets behind. We missed one right at the beginning in, I think, Tomb of Seth. Um, we didn't get the secret in the room with the Eye of Horus when you flood the sand in there. I forgot to go grab that before flooding the room with sand, so there's that. And I realized last night, because I was trying to remember what the other one was, we forgot one in. You're supposed to like backtrack to City of the Dead in Cairo to get that one where you jump on the pillars that are all slopes. And I completely forgot about that because I was a little bit confused about the like high level pathing. So yeah, so we're gonna get started now. Um, and I think we should be right on time to finish the end of the game. So we just came out of here. We did underneath the Sphinx, and now we're just gonna hop over here. And use the guard keys to go to wherever's next. Yes, so we're gonna start the Mastabas, where I'll drop a save for right at the beginning here. Happy holidays and happy new year. Same to you. Yeah, no, it's a winter time. Got holidays going on. Yes, happy holidays to you. Whatever you're celebrating, absolutely. And New Year's coming up. New Year's coming up. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have a nice little we usually celebrate Christmas at our house. But I was a bit sicky, so I had to change our plans this year. So I think we're just gonna have a nice quiet couple of days at home. And I'm looking forward to that very much. Yeah, I hope you're having got some good stuff planned as well, for sure. Okay, and I think we can't actually go in here, right? It's just like an imaginary door. Yeah, so this level is the Mastabas or Mastabas? I'm not 100% sure how you pronounce it, but I think I googled it once. And what that is in ancient Egypt is they're like little mausoleums. So you have the big pyramids Maybe you can see it in the distance. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think we can see a pyramid at the distance now. So the pyramid we're going to, those are tombs for the pharaohs. But the mastabas, those are like little mausoleums for family and close friends and associates, I think, of the pharaohs. So they're like mini tombs. And this is kind of a tough section because it's very confusing. Yes, many many jumps, uh, many little areas here, and I don't really remember how to get through any of it. So feel free to direct me if you remember something that I'm missing. um, yeah, I love those levels. I feel like the more I learn how to go through Giza, the more I enjoy it. So yeah, I found this kind of frustrating on a first playthrough because like there's so many tunnels and they all connect and go back and forth. Um, but now that I know a bit where to go, it's a lot more fun for sure. And in general, I do like the aesthetics of the Giza levels. But before I go down, I'm just going to kind of look around a little bit. Because I do think that's where we're supposed to go in. But... oh, right. Where'd that other back go? He just didn't want to come kill me. He wanted to run away and try to be free. Yeah, I think this is... mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this is a trapdoor, and I think this might be the first secret. But I'm not sure. Yeah. Here we go. Okie doke. And I think there might be two secrets in this level. I know there's this one. There might be another one depending on what path we take through these areas. Or it might be something like we open up something in the next area. I'm not sure. We'll have to figure it out as we go. Dogs. Yeah, and I think I'm going to try to save at the junctures. Because, yeah, I remember these last levels being a bit confusing. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a lot of branching paths. So there's this one with the underground tunnels and all the buildings that look kind of the same. And then I think the next level is the pyramid jumps. That one's also quite confusing. Okay, so I'm not sure if we're supposed to be here yet. But we shall see. Anxiety, anxiety when dogs appear. They just keep coming. They just keep coming like out of nowhere. Every time you think you're it's like, okay, I just killed some dogs here, so I should be able to run a little bit, right? No, more dogs. And there's a door here that we want to open, but first we gotta shoot out these gems. Okay. And this gives us Ah, so here we get the large water skin. No more dogs, please. No, well, here you get some skeletons. They just mix it up a little bit. Okay, so those seem like either normal or poison, because I finally remembered that it's the ones with the like bulky tip that are the explosives. Okay, so watch out for dogs. And okay, cool. So I think I'm remembering a little bit, which is good. More scorpions? I don't think so. Oh, I guess that works. I was expecting one of the blue robe ninjas across the way, but I think that's a different part, so it's kind of overkill, but that's fine. I'm gonna make another save because if we go down the wrong path, I don't want to get too lost. So it looks like that's not a way to go. And I don't remember going to a path like that. Oh! Eep. Another slipping death. That's so dangerous in this section. The Giza section, it's like just all slippery edge deaths. Dogs or bats? Just bats. Oh, no, it was dog. Oh, it was dog. I'm gonna reload because that was kind of a mess. Yeah, okay. And the giant scorpions are coming. They're always coming back. You think it's time for I killed them? No more scorpions? No more scorpions. Alright, we will open the door first. The ammo use is becoming more chaotic. Taking out bats with shotgun, you know. Okay, so here's another junction. I'm gonna try the lefts first. Okay, this is the revolver. Okay, this rings a bell. I think this is something like like you may want to run back. Oh wait, the club's around here or something? Yes. Yes. Okay. And it's not yet whether it's a dog or a desert jackal. That is a no. Nope. Bad dog. No. I'm trying to read chat. um, yeah, I guess it does look more like a jackal. Yeah, I think for me, I definitely just call them dogs because I'm so used to dogs in Tomb Raider. But yeah, they look more like jackal and also almost like a little bit of a mystical god flavor because they're like the They almost look like they've jumped out of some of the artwork at the beginning of the game. And now they're clearly like they got the red eyes of the being possessed by Set almost. Yeah, and you talk about dogs, they come closer. They're coming out. They know what's up. And I think for once I'm actually gonna light a flare because I want to make sure that I know. I'm pretty sure this is the area where there's a club somewhere. And it's a little bit tough to see against the textures. Okay, oh, I think that's where we came from. Yeah. Okay. So then... Alright. I'll just keep going and hope to find it. No, that's where I just was. Oh gosh, the confusion of the underground passages is starting. I'm already getting turned around. Okay, this is... Okay, so then the club has to be nearby. Save here just for sanity. Love the PC and first person Lara is transparent. Oh, like when she when you do when you do the look button so that you're not just like staring into her shoulder. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that that wasn't on the PlayStation. I think you said that I think you said that last time, but I wasn't 100% sure what you meant at the time. Ah. Okay, so that's where we started. So then this side has to be all the new stuff. Oh, there's 2 exits. Maybe I'm wrong and this isn't the part with the club, but I thought the area where you find the revolver ammo is the club is nearby. Yeah, in PS1 it's not like that. Yeah, it's a cool effect. Cuz that can be I'll just reload from when I was over on the correct side. Yeah, it's a cool effect where sometimes in the earlier TRs you want to look at something but you can't see it cuz where you want to look is right near a wall or something, so it's really hard to use the look button. So, yeah, it's neat. Okay, great. All right, so I think that's the bag of sand. Let's check our inventory. So we have bag of sand, the jerry can, which we will need for fire, and our armor, blah, blah, blah. Thought I picked up the large water skin. Oh, it's over here. Okay, we got small water skin. Okay. And we'll get the large one later on, once we're ready to do the water puzzle. And no doors over to the sides. Okay. Okay, I know there's an entrance and an exit. And I have no idea which is which. So this has to be the entrance because it's a trap door. But that's good because I can just save here and try to find the other path. Which I think should be this then. Nope. Should be this now. Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah. You recently saw fan art of Lara. Secondary characters and enemies of this Tomb Raider was epic. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Yeah, people do a lot of fun fan art of this game. Yeah, it's nice to see the love for TR4 out there for sure. Okay. So I think this one we want to jump over to the left. Yeah, I believe that's the direction we want to go. Is that all of them? Yeah. Yeah, so I'm still pretty new to streaming. So I don't actually have any like bot stuff set up or anything. Because I would love to say like, oh, if you have a link, post it in chat. But I still have the default of no links going on. Wait, is that the club? No, that's just floor. So I want to get a permit command, but I still don't have any of that set up. I've honestly been like a little bit lazy in setting up some of that stuff. I think my favorite is Tomb Raider 2 still. I admit it's the first one I played as a kid. So I know there's a little bit of bias there because of that. But it's still my favorite. I think 1 and 2 are kind of tied up there for me. And I like 3 and 4. The more I replay them, the more I like them. And I still like Chronicles. And AOD I haven't gotten around to yet. Ah, here we are. Okay, so I was one Mastabas ahead of myself. Okay, I think that was all of them. Yeah, honestly, all of the classics are pretty close together. There's none of them that I really dislike. Um, and I think Tomb Raider 4 I'm definitely liking more the more I play it. So it's kind of crawling up my rankings the more I hang out with it, for sure. Yeah, I know. I think you said the other day that this was your favorite Tomb Raider. These are kind of finicky sometimes. Oh my god. Why can I not shoot this? That was weird. I felt like I was aligned. All right, so I'll give this a save outside this room because here is where we get to do the little puzzle. Hopefully I don't lose that. Yeah, the reason I was obsessed with the finding the club before was that I know that if you throw this a little bit wrong, you can kind of lose it in the room. And I wanted to avoid doing that. Um, but this should be good now. All right, so first, let's get some water. Yeah, Tomb Raider 2 is great. It deserves the remake. Yeah, yeah. I feel like I float around in a lot of Tomb Raider streams, and sometimes I see people saying like, "Oh, I'm trying to play Tomb Raider 1 or 2." Often people are like, "I played it as a kid, um, and I'd like to revisit it, but I can't get the Steam version to work." Or like I don't even know how to play it. Like I have my disc, but I don't have a PlayStation anymore. Um, things like that. So it's like kind of a bummer that like it makes the games inaccessible to people, and I think there's still the love for them. So it's nice that they're finally getting the remakes so that people that want to play them can. Um, and then it'll find some new enjoyers, and then it'll be all Tomb Raider all the time. Okay, so we got some fire. So now this oil is on fire, and I don't have to stress about the club anymore. And the last one we need is, right, is our bag of sand for Earth. I think these we just run off from. Yeah, and this, the exit is open, so we don't have to do the gems. I'll save here at this juncture again. Yeah, you think that all the classic saga are good, and they have a good game and story development, but TR2 deserves a good return. Yeah, yeah. I've said this many times. I love all the classics, and I really do have my fingers crossed that if the remake of the Tomb Raider 1 through 3, if that does well, that maybe they'll do 4, 5, and even AOT in a second collection. That's what I really have my fingers crossed for, because I've seen so much hype for the remakes that like I think are probably going to sell really well. And especially like being able to toggle the graphics, being able to do old versus new controls. Um, okay, that's just a bed. Uh, yeah, I'm excited to see what people new to the series think. And I really hope that 4 gets the remake treatment next. Because, like, for this one, I was able to play it without much issue, but it was a little bit of a hassle to get it ready for streaming. So, yeah. All right, is this the one where the guy will shoot at me from across the way? No. Huh. Weird. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna give this another save here. Is it this way? Okay, well, this is at least new. Yes, remake of 1, 2, and 3, and another of 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, that's the dream. Yeah, absolutely. I would love to have all of them in a modern, easily playable form. Okay, some nice revolver ammo. And I think this might be the exit, actually. No, not yet. The problem is that they already did the anniversary. I don't think they'll do it again. Yeah, yeah. So it's like even if we get a remaster of the games, having them modernize them and maybe continue from these games, maybe not. Yeah. Yeah, my secret hope is that if the remasters sell well and maybe they do that second collection, that if they do get around to a remaster of AOD in the mix, because that was kind of a soft reboot for the series before the endless, seemingly endless amount of actual reboots of the game. Uh, no, just a med. Oh yeah, so if they can fix the bugs in AOD and get that nicely remastered, which would be lovely. Because I've also said this before of when I hear people complain about AOD, it's mostly not, oh, I hate that game, I hate the mechanics, it sucks. It's mostly that people actually like the game, but that it was buggy and unfinished. That's the real problem with AOD. It's not the game itself, or at least for most people. So, my secret hope is that maybe they get around to actually remastering and tidying up AOD, and then that could be the start of a true final reboot for the Tomb Raider games, where we return to a Lara who's actually strong and independent and deadpan humor and all the things that I see Lara as from the original games. And I actually want to save outside this room just in case. I feel like there's some parts where saving within a room can mess with stuff. I'm just going to try to be a little extra safe. Yeah, because AOD was supposed to be a trilogy, but it got canceled after the first one because the team was so exhausted, overworked, and new engine, blah, 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 that it didn't come out so hot. So, yeah, I would love to see that trilogy finished. Yeah, it would be good if it were not to have remakes of the classic saga. It would return the classic saga in another new game in current times. It would be great. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. I would love to see Tomb Raider, like the OG true essence Tomb Raider, brought into the modern age, for sure. I don't think I remember which is which. Okay, so we have the three monkeys here. There's Hear No Evil, See No Evil, Say No Evil. And one of them gives a ghost monkey. One of them gives a like a dark willow timeline looking monkey. And then one of them gives a friendly monkey. I forget which one is friendly. I want to say it's the third one, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll try this one. Friendly monkey? Did somebody say AOD? I have summoned DM with my talk of AOT, maybe finishing the trilogy. I don't know. A whole new Tomb Raider era. Oh no, is the monkey doing that thing? Yes, monkey is your friend. Yeah, so I must have pulled the right one because this monkey is not trying to kill me. But can you do the helping, please? There's some way to kind of try to fix this. Maybe it's like go out of the room and then back in. Monkey help? Why, monkey no help? Monkey, please. Oh my god, is he doing it? I'm like scared to move now. Yes. Okay. Dare to dream I would die happy. DM is our resident major AOG fan. And this would complete a lot of Tomb Raider fans' dreams, but DM most of all. Yeah. We're getting so close to the remasters now, too. It's like... Oh, God. You are not vulnerable to bullets. Yeah, because I think we're like almost at the end of December. So it's less than 2 months? No, that's not how math works. Is that how math works? Yeah, less than 2 months. Absolutely crazy. Oh my god. jump into the wall. Nice. Okay, we made it out of the mastabas. Yeah, crazy. It's so close now. I'm gonna have to play through the other games and remember so that I can do crazy shit on day one, like day one, no loads, no meds. What is this? Is this good ammo or bad ammo? Yes. Oh, see, the one time I don't expect it. Oh, you're behind me. Okay. All right. And I think I also need to add this back on to the crossbow. Combine. Sorry, I feel like I'm a little bit extra fuzzy mentally today. So it's my bad. Yeah, because now I have the double whammy of I'm still recovering from COVID. I took another COVID test today and I have like the faintest line left. So still producing a little bit of COVID, but almost healthy again. Almost. But I'm also now unable to fill my Adderall prescription. So I have like ADHD brain plus COVID brain. I'm just a fucking mess right now. Like things are getting completely out of control. So yeah, I apologize if you need to bear with me a little bit more than usual. And I think as long as you kind of hit the tile he's on, it'll get him. Mm-hmm. Okay. And I think, is there another trap door in here? I think this one's a trap door, but it's actually a trap. I don't think there's a bottom to this one. Or is there? Let's try it. Yeah. You also saw DM stream. Many Tomb Raider appreciators in our little community over here. Yeah. And oh, R.I.P. Sorry to hear that. Yeah. Yeah, perpetually got squirrel brain. Oh yeah, and it's just it's been turned up so much recently, but yeah, I just want to get back to my normal level of scatterbrain, you know? It's like there's a level that I'm comfortable with and then I can kind of work around and stuff and like I'm never going to be like normal people brain, you know? But I just want my own level of Hot Mess Express back. And yeah, but I think hopefully pretty soon I'll be back to my normal. Other grenade launcher. Yeah, it's so funny because like in the earlier games, uh, whenever there's multiple pickups throughout the game where you could get a weapon, right? So you could in Tomb Raider 1, you can get the shotgun in level 2 in City of Vilcabamba. You can get it in level 4 in Tomb of Qualopec. If you've already picked up the shotgun by the time you get to Qualopec, then that pickup will just be shotgun ammo instead of shotgun. It's the same in Tomb Raider 2, same in Tomb Raider 3. Then we get to Tomb Raider 2 and we've completely forgotten this. So we're picking up like 6 different grenade launchers, 20 shotguns, you know, it's just chaos. It's so funny how they like introduce and then forget mechanics later. But I think this is the one that's like actually a lie. Yeah. Yep. This one's the trap. Hmm. And now we have this shit. It's like a war flashback every time. All right, who's ready to have 3,000 falling deaths? Yeah. R.I.P. Lara. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I think in here it's just like a couple of pickups and a beetle. Like I don't think we need to go in here. But I will just in case. You know what? I'm gonna just try this and then reload it when I die because my health is already pretty bad. Fine, I'll kill it. I thought I could just do the pickup. Yeah, I don't recall this insanely bad camera angle. Yeah, that's not a secret. But I did want to double check. Wow, I lost my health real early, huh? Okay, we'll just do this. Yeah, this shit is right. The nonsensical climb up and around the pyramid was so frustrating. It really is, because it's not intuitive either. Like, you can look and see where to go, but it's incredibly difficult to tell. You can see in the flyby the little differences in elevation. Some of them are more tilted than others. And you have to find the ones that are just slightly less tilted than the others. Usually you can tell by the color, but sometimes you can't. And also, it zigzags back and forth. So you actually have to go. So we're going to start out over here. And I'm going to make a save. Okay, so we're going to start out going across here. Then we're going to go all the way over there, all the way down to see that med pack in the distance that honestly isn't even rendering because that's how far away it is. It's like on that teeny, you can kind of see it, teeny little med pack all the way in the distance, all the way over there. Then we're going to go all the way back up at a higher elevation. And then I think one small zigzag, and eventually we want to end up over there. So basically this whole level is just, how the hell do I get over there? Where it kind of stopped rendering in that valley. That's the whole goal of this level. That's it. But instead of just going hop to that tile and then hop to that tile and then over there, no, we have to spend like 20 minutes doing this. So, yeah, so I'm gonna try to do some of that. And hopefully we'll be okay. But yes, this might be a little bit messy. Ooh, I think I'm actually just going to restart one last time because I want to get out my crossbow. That is your best asset in this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jump here, jump there. Exactly. Yeah, you remember DM doing this part for sure. Yeah, sadly, I also remember doing this part. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And I think we'll unfortunately get to see that even when you kind of know where to go, like that was DM's first playthrough. So that was gonna be rough because this is very, very, very hard on a first playthrough. Um, but here I used to know where to go. Maybe not so much today, but I at least used to know. And I think I'm still going to be on the struggle bus here because I think this is the tile. Yes. Lots of things like that I've forgotten. Boulders that come attack you, little slippy bits that you don't really expect, but are coming at you anyway. Nope. Nope. All right, first slide to our death. Yeah, I thought that one you had to run past, but. Let's look a little bit. So this one's going to be. I think we can stand here safely. I know there's a boulder on the next, but I forget exactly where we go. Let's see if this tile is safe. Ah, this tile was safe. Ah, memories. Oh, you fell a lot when you made a bad jump and stepped on the ledge, like what just happened to you. Yeah, it's very easy to just ever so slightly overshoot, and also to do things just like this. Yeah, very easy to just, if you, in Tomb Raider 2, you would stop walking, but in Tomb Raider 4, you just, you'll walk into a slide and then go off into the abyss. But, hi, Wordly Gamer. Hi, welcome in. Hey, what's up? Good luck with your challenge. Thank you. Yeah, today we're doing no meds and all secrets. So I've learned the no loads, no meds route for this, but it's been a while since I did any practice of it. So while I'm like, I was feeling kind of sick when I started this playthrough, so I'm just trying to like see if I can remember the path and see if I can just like have some fun hanging out with TR4 for sure, for sure. And I hope you're doing good. Welcome in. But yeah, it's even worse when you get further up and slide it down. Yeah, yeah, because then you've already gone so far, and it could be just the minorest thing, like a little slip like that, but it's all the way to the bottom. So for me now, I think if you see that there's a little texture over there, that it's not actually a slope, it's kind of a mushy slope with a more yellowy thing, I think that's where I'm trying to jump to. It's been a while though. No. Ah, okay. I have to go up a bit. Oh, it's been, it's just been right here next to me, staring at me in the face the whole time. Okay. And I think this I can still jump to. Yeah, right. I'm kind of I was jumping the gun. Whoops. Yeah. Yeah, this is not a fun level. Whenever I run a challenge, this level always makes me nervous. Right. I will say, I used to lurk in your streams a bunch. I think I know you do a ton of challenge runs, right? You've done like Tomb Raider 1 all the way through No Loads, No Meds, All Secrets, Pistols Only, and same for Tomb Raider 2. I think I checked your About Me once and it was like, yes, I've done this one 6 times and I've done this one 4 times. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so cool. Yeah, I remember there was right when I was new to Twitch, I was lurking in your streams a bunch. And then I think you weren't streaming for a while, but you just came back, right? Also, sorry if that's like too personal and you just want to lurk. Feel free to chat or lurk, whatever's comfy for you, for sure. Mm. Yeah. Okay, so I think this is the part where I want to jump down. Yeah, because there's the ledge over there, and I think that the easy way to do it is actually just to jump into. Oh, okay, that took me down. Yeah, you can kind of slide into this one. It's one of those places where you actually can take a slide and survive. Hmm. Yeah, and this is another one where we will use the slide to our advantage, where you can do a running jump and turn in a little bit. They want you to actually jump across the gap and then over back again. But this is a nice, it's not much of a shortcut, but it's helpful, especially when you're trying to work on a no loads, no meds run, because a lot of the time your enemy is time, right? Just the amount of time playing the game is the amount of time that you have to make stupid human errors. So anything that can cut down just your time playing will save you in a run, which is part of what got me into learning a little bit of speedrun stuff, just so that I could cut my time on runs, for sure. Yeah, you've done all of them, TR1 to 6. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, and that's okay. I have a heart condition. I wasn't very well for a bit, and I'm feeling much better now. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm very glad that you're feeling better now and able to stream again. Yeah, because it's nice to hang out with people online. So I'm glad to hear that part, for sure, for sure. Yeah, let me drop another save. So over here is that med pack I was trying to point out before that we could barely see in the distance. I think they put this here just to let you know that you're supposed to go all the way right to start and then try to go from there. Because it is quite confusing and not super intuitive. Oh, Burly Gamer, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, I hope you enjoy, and thanks for saying hi. I appreciate it. Oh, nope. Ooh. That is also something I'm gonna have to get used to again. Is don't do your normal back hops. This isn't Tomb Raider 1. I've been playing mostly Tomb Raider 1 outside of this lately. Yeah, and that is the reason I pulled out the crossbow. That you can just shoot the tile where the beetle is around, and it'll always get him. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. So I think I'm starting to get a little bit forgetting. So I'm gonna I'm gonna add in some more frequent saves here. Yeah, I think there's like one part where I actually crouch. I think that's it. So I think we should be mostly safe for boulders. There might be one more. Yeah, and I think this is the slide. I think. Mm. That's okay. Always love seeing Tomb Raider streamers for sure. Yeah, and it's always fun to see how people play these games. Yeah, like I love watching like all the different types of runs of folks who were doing speed runs of games, folks who were doing challenge runs, and uh, especially casual playthroughs. Um, like that's how I found DM. DM was doing casual playthroughs first time of Tomb Raider 1 through 6, and now he's up to Anniversary. So shout out to DM, who's another lovely Tomb Raider streamer. Um, yeah, yeah, and I always pick up something new from watching people play through. Ah, Okay, so that one's not a death, but I think that has reset me almost completely. So I'm going to reload for that one. Yes, your struggle bus runs. But that's what you have to do on a first playthrough. You are always on the struggle bus. We all went through it. All right, so I'll stop a little before this time. Yeah, and that insect is very annoying. The beetles are so annoying. They're always getting in your way and bonking you off. Ugh. Yeah, like I have a tendency to, I really enjoy using mostly pistols because I don't know. I just have this tendency to not want to use the ammo. Like, I feel like that's very classic for a Tomb Raider playthrough. Um, and, oh, so I'm always in the back of my head when I'm learning the challenge runs is if I was doing this pistols only, how would I do it? In this section, I'm like, if I was pistols only, I feel like I've had a really rough time trying to figure out how to do the beetles here. And this is one juncture where I'm actually not quite sure where to go, which is part of why I'm babbling. Because I can see a path up the top, but I can also see this path down here. And I feel like no, I actually have no feeling. I have no feeling either way. It's been too long. I'm going to try this path, and if it doesn't work out for us, we'll go another way. Hmm. Yeah, so you can buffer right, or sidestep right into these over here. And if you kind of just align it with your head, you can get up here and do one of those style of jumps. I'm not sure if that's where I should be going. Can I make a 3-tile jump? Have I played Tomb Raider before? Unclear. I don't think I can make either of those jumps. Oh, maybe it's another one of these? Shoot. Well, that didn't happen. um, oh my god, DM, I swear to God. DM says, I'm just glad I'm kind of okay at TR1 now, which is a lie. DM is not kind of okay at TR1. For how little experience that DM had, like DM just played through TR1 for the first time a short while ago. DM is very good at Tomb Raider. This is my new life mission. I've said this before. I would like DM to admit that he is good at Tomb Raider because he's very obviously good at Tomb Raider. He keeps trying to secretly speedrun his no loads no meds attempts of TR1. And I'm like, people who aren't good at Tomb Raider don't do stuff like that. You're good at Tomb Raider. And I love that for you. And it makes me so happy because you're so good at it. And it's such a pleasure to watch. And one day I'll get you to admit it. But yes, you are kind of very good at TR1 now. Yes. Yes, and I was watching DM's anniversary stream. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I still haven't played the Legend Anniversary Underworld series. That's something I'd like to do. I was thinking about maybe alternating casual playthroughs of the Tomb Raiders that I haven't gotten to yet with challenge run attempts so that like maybe people don't get too burned out on the challenge run attempts and have a mix of some of the stuff that I haven't played yet and maybe hopefully people might be able to help me go through. Ah. Yeah, these jumps, I remember when I was more used to them, I was quite consistent. But I've kind of forgotten the setup a bit. There we go. Yeah. And I'll jump down here. Ooh, I almost didn't make it again. And step over and then kind of step back. Okay. And now where are we? This can't be the end. Is this the end? No. That doesn't seem right. I think yeah, I go up now. Shooting into nothingness. Okay. Yeah, I need to stop doing speedrun strats. It's all about what you're comfortable with, though. Like, I did add in some things that I saw from watching speedruns when I was doing my no loads, no meds attempts for TR1. But that was because I just found I was more consistent with them. And I think it's different for everybody. Like some strats that some people say are harder, I found easier, and vice versa. There's some strats that everybody's fine with, and I'm just like, I'm silly and I don't know how to do that. Yeah, so you took the banana jump out of Lost Valley. That one wasn't working. But if you add in some more stuff other places, yeah, it's all just a matter of finding the right recipe for you, for sure. I think that's it. Nice. Nice. So now we are up to, what is it? Khufu's Queen's Pyramids. Right. So we'll remember that in the previous stream, we were able to save the guard who was being attacked by the giant scorpion. And as thanks, we got the armory key. Right. Because he's like, clearly you're like armed to the teeth and crazy and voluntarily going into this apocalypse. So here's the armory key. Hopefully, like if you're going to go deeper in, you can get some more guns along the way. So we got that secret. We got that key, and now that allow us to access a secret here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Put a post-it on your computer that says slow down. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I still go too fast. That's honestly something I found is helpful about streaming attempts, though. It helps me slow down because I get distracted by my own talking. Yeah. Yeah, you do a banana jumping chronicles that loads of people are confused about. Mm-hmm. Yeah, everyone plays differently. Yeah, you definitely see that the more you watch and do challenge runs, everybody has their own style. Yeah, you got to find what works for you. Giant scorpions are horrible. Yes, exact. And we are, that's an excellent reminder because we are about to see some more now. So I am going to make sure that this is on super ammo. Yes. And we'll be using this to get those guys. Mm-hmm. Facts. Yeah. Remember the Slubberts Labyrinth? Mm-hmm. We did it. Yay. And I remember back in like 2003, you were 6 and saw the giant scorpion for the first time and cried. See, I said it before, the Tomb Raider games are secretly horror games. They are terrifying in parts, absolutely. Did I pass the part about the giant scorpion and the guard? Yeah, so that was sometime last stream. I saved the guard from the giant scorpion, and we're about to encounter some more over here now. Okay, so that is that. I think there's something that I remember from learning this run where you can kind of jump up somewhere over here and skip a trigger for something, but I don't believe that was necessary. I think that was just optional. Spider Cave in Xi'an is absolutely terrifying as an adult, let alone as a child. I don't know how, like, that's the one Tomb Raider game that I played as a kid, and I had already pieced out of the game by that point, or before that point, because I got too scared. I think it was sometime in Tibet where I just was like getting terrified every time I played with the Yetis and everything. Where yeah, I was already like, this is too much for my young child mind. I can't do it. So I never made it to the spiders, which in hindsight, thank God. I've only played through that as an adult, and I still hate that section. Okay, and I think this part is when we come back out over here, we'll get the giant scorpion. For now, we get to use the armory key. It's the sound we love to hear. And this one has much better stuff in it. So we have a little bit of shotgun and Uzi ammo. And not the kind of crossbow ammo we want. Revolver, which is basically the Desert Eagle of this game. Shotgun. Regular grenades. I don't think I need it, but I'll pick it up anyway. Our 6th grenade launcher now. And yeah, I was pretty sure those had nothing, but I do want to double check. Was that red ammo? Oh my god, through the whole menu ring. Sorry. Hold please. Yeah, super ammo. Interesting. I thought the canisters looked like they had the red border. But yeah. Yeah, one of my viewers made a custom level and he was desperate for me to beta test it on stream. So I did the other day and the whole game was littered with giant spiders. I'm still shook. No. Oh no, that needs to come with a content warning. That's too many spiders. That's funny. And yes, giant scorpions love you very much. That's why they chase you and want your friendship. See, they're just big. They're like, I'm friend shaped. Look at me. And I'm like, that's not friend shaped. And they're like, no, it's friend shaped. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Well, they just want to come to cuddle me and give me friend poison and all sorts of lovely things. Oh, but they're not actually friends. Okay, so. Oh, okay. Okay, so I've knocked out all of my super ammo by missing tons of shots, but that's actually fine because I think this might be the end of where we really need it, and we can just use, I believe it's 3 grenades if we need it. And I'm going to save because I think there's an interesting shred over here. No, just kidding. Oh, and of course, yeah, it's way past your bedtime, for sure. Yeah, you head to bed, TM. But I'm glad I got to see you, and good luck on the rest of your run. Thank you so much. It was lovely of you to stop by. I know it is super late for you, so I double appreciate it. I hope you get some good rest, and if you stream tomorrow, I will see you there. And if not, I hope you have a great holiday and have some nice family time, for sure. Night, TM. Bye. Oh, nice. And we're making stream friends. Very good. Yeah, looking forward to see you play anniversary. Yeah, yeah. If DM streams tomorrow, I will definitely be there. Yeah, so I'm going to see if I can jump back because there's a skip I'd like to try. No, that is not the skip. Oh, that's also not the skip. I think it's back on this side. Hmm. I think it's here. It's been a while since I've done this or looked at this, but I think there's a skip here. And oh, will you play Tomb Raider Chronicles or another game after finishing The Last Revelation? I'm not 100% sure. So before I started playing this, I was doing Tomb Raider 1, No Loads, No Meds, All Secrets, Pistols Only. Because I've done Tomb Raider 1, No Loads, No Meds, and I've done No Loads, No Meds, All Secrets. And I was very close to getting my Pistols Only run. I had made it to the last centaur at the end of Atlantis in No Loads, No Meds, All Secrets, Pistols Only. Blah, blah, blah. And I'd like to get that run because I was just so close and I was confident in my strats for Great Pyramid as well. So I was hoping to go back to that after this, but given that I'm still without my ADHD meds and still a little COVIDy, I think I might hold off on that. So next for me, I might do a playthrough of Chronicles because it has been nice to do something a bit more casual and not the same thing every stream, you know, for a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm still up in the air though. If folks are kind of interested in Chronicles, I might try that because I only actually played half the game before. I never, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I should probably get going to bed myself as it's almost 7 a.m. Oh no, and you haven't slept yet. Yeah, taking a leaf out of my book, unfortunately. Yeah, sleep cycle's very ruined. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, you get stuck in bad cycles sometimes, but you'll work your way out of it. Yeah, lovely to see you though. Good luck with your game. Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate you stopping by and saying hi, and thank you again for the follow. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you get some good sleep, and I will see you around for sure. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, so I think maybe Chronicles next. And I think the setup for this is one step off of the slope and then walk up here. Mm. Okay, cool, we did it. All right, so this is the start of the skip. Um, Let me just read. The Last Revelation, love this title. It's also like, if you think about the context of the game, where the end, which I won't spoil in case anybody watching hasn't seen it, that it's the last revelation. It's kind of like they're signaling the end of the game, which apparently they didn't tell Eidos that they were going to end the game this way, and it was a surprise to them. Record just did it without telling them. I think that's kind of funny and really ballsy. And yeah, take back control of your IP. Yeah, for sure. Like if you guys are tired from making a game every year, yeah, I think that's kind of neat. But yeah, I think it's really cool. And maybe Chronicles next. We shall see. But that was the start of the skip. So you can hop up here and you can see now that we're kind of behind where we should be and that there's actually just the black void of not game over there. And we can run some places here. I'm going to drop another save. So this is somewhere we shouldn't be. And then over here, it's clearly not game anymore. Like that's just nothing. So almost out of bounds. What we're going to do is hop up to this triangle here, or I mean like triangle shaped tile, and we're going to start to come around here. And I'm going to forget exactly where to go, but I should be able to figure it out because I do remember this decently well. Yeah. So here's the skip, and it's going to look very sketchy, but I promise you it is technically legit. Okay, so there's a bunch of tiles here. Some of them are actually out of bound where it'll kill Lara. Some of them are not. They just don't have a texture. So like this is not somewhere Lara should be, but it has texture, so it's legal. Um, this doesn't have texture, but she can still stand on it without dying. So at least according to the like speed run segments, it is a legal place for her to stand, as is over here. Um, yeah, in English, the title imposes a lot. La Última Revelación, sorry for my pronunciation. In Spanish, not so much. So it's more of like the ultimate, as in like the final, but in, yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, so you had not even like a you could look back and see it clue. More of like a completely out of nowhere holy shit moment. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so you can see that as we keep running, she does seem to be okay. And I'm going to make another save out here. But over here, if we keep running out, there are some places where she will fall off and die. I actually thought we would die by going that far out there. Um, so when she dies, you are out of bounds, but this is all legal. And you can kind of just go straight and keep bonking in. And that's where you know that you're safe. I'll make another save and see if I... Yeah. Yeah, so here we've started to go out of bounds. And she's in a slope soft lock. Yeah. So as long as you stay to the right, you're pretty good. Right. So once we come over here, we do another little... We again go to the untextured spot. And oh, and now we can come down over here. The reason we need to do that skip for no loads, no meds, or at least as far as I know, or this is the route that I've learned. The reason you need that for no loads, no meds is that to get over to here the correct way, you encounter, I think it's like a giant scorpion and some other stuff that's just so quick that it's extremely difficult to actually survive without getting poisoned, for sure. Yes, Aoro, taking notes of the shortcut right in the. Yeah, that was me when I first saw this. I was like, okay, you jump over there. Yeah, exactly. Yes, we got the note emoji for sure. Yeah, and it's also pretty cool just to explore, even if you don't want to like use it in a run because it doesn't feel legit to you. Like I think it's still pretty cool to see and do. Yeah, so that's pretty neat. Yeah, and now we can just continue with the level as normal. Oh, right, I forgot that has slippy physics on it. And, oh, I think I need to do it one more tile. Right, because we want to get it on the tile with the little icon on it. So that's my bad. We will push it one more through. And there we go. So now we're into this part. We're going to make another save because this is the real meat of the level here. Yeah, try it in PS1 if the shortcuts work. I think so, for sure. Yeah, I think I don't recall being warned about that skip that it doesn't work in PlayStation. So I think it should work. I would love to hear though. If you do try it out, do let me know, please. Yeah. Okay. So now we're trying to get, and also, I don't think I mentioned this, but the objective of the Skiza area is we want to collect, we have the southern shaft key, northern, and western. We also need the eastern shaft key. So these will, and you see they all have a different, like the arm shooting out of the pyramid goes to a different dot along that arc. We want to get 4 of them so that we can put them in the Temple of Horus, and the lights will come in and open up a hole in the floor. So that's kind of what we're doing here. So here we're going to go through these little sections where, oh, the visual bugs are happening. Okay. And I forget exactly how I'm supposed to go through this. Yeah. Yeah, I think this one you kind of alternate left and right to go through. Yes. Okay. All right. Yeah, so that's it's very easy to find your way in. We might get a little lost on the way out. So just alternate left and right. Now we're going to use the same strat to get this guy down, which is zoom at him and duck. Yeah, but I will have to reload because I forgot that there's scorpions. That's my bad. And this is no meds. So the only way to stop poison is to take a med. We can't get poisoned because we won't have enough time to finish the level before we can get rid of the poison. Oops, sorry, that's not what I meant. Okay, that was kind of a dumb way to do that, but it did work. I'll call that a success. I don't think I need health for the rest of the level. And also, I don't think there's any pickups. Yeah. Alright, so I'll save in a different slot in case that was too terrible. I think there's something like if you don't go onto the tile after, your shots don't actually do anything. I've noticed. I think this one we go too forward. I forget a bit here. Oh, okay. Nice. And we hop back out. Okay. Now I don't know where to go next. Ah, okay. Right. I think I'll switch to crossbow. And make a save here. Which I think this is just a little platforming. Where we're gonna go up and then use the guard's keys again to get into the big pyramid. I think this is just standing jump. Yeah. Yeah, so we don't even have to see the beetles. As long as we're on the right tile, then it's good. Yeah. And if the shortcuts work practically in game, both OC and PS1 are the same. Hmm. Yeah, I'm super interested to hear. If you do try it out, definitely report back. Because I think generally with the Tomb Raider games, like the classics, I think generally the architecture, like the actual geometry of the level, is the same. I can't think of offhand any differences where the actual like things you can or can't jump on are different between the two. I feel like what I remember is mostly like sometimes enemy triggers are a bit different. There's that one like mummy that's in like City of Camoon in PlayStation and Sega Saturn, but not in PC. So I'm thinking that I knew that was okay. Good. Oh, that's good to know that if I miss that jump, that I'm not dead. I love not being dead. Yeah, so my gut says that it definitely should work, but I would love the confirmation. Okay, and I think that's no danger to us as long as we don't run through it. Another one of these jump setups. I'm taking no chances with you today. Okay, and our last use of the guard's keys, I believe. And here we're really getting to the end of the game. Yep, this is... Oops. Yes, inside the Great Pyramid. Okay, so I think this is the penultimate level here. And here's the part where I'm very, very unfamiliar. Shoot the other one. Ugh. Ugh. Hold on. Where am I at with ammo? Okay, I have a little bit of Uzi, which is nice for bats. I still have 13 revolver left. That's fantastic. And 40 shotgun. Nice! Oh, I thought I was usually running out about this time. Okay, and this I'm out of super, so I'm just gonna go back to normal grenade. And I'm gonna grenade this dude because he's annoying. And We'll save again here because I feel like there's something like if you forget to go up here, then you kind of have to backtrack a little bit. But I think we go down first. That was lucky that I didn't smash into him. Huh. Nope. There's a couple of strats for these. One is sprint based, one is just a jump, and one is, I think, walk into a roll. And I've kind of forgotten all of them. Okay. So when you hear the kind of, so it's essentially kind of like a clang clang door. So when it goes doot doot on the right, that's when you jump. Nope. It's right after that. We'll remember and then we'll be able to use this for the rest of the game. But I gotta do a little bit of trial and error first. Okay. Any more dogs? Yeah, I thought there was one more. Okay, so I'm actually not sure if this is like, you know, sometimes how the Tomb Raider games, they kind of, you revisit. This looks like the little basin that we encountered in the other spot. But I think it's just similar. I don't think it's actually a revisit. But I was mentioning something in the other place that looked like this. How I was like, I think I'm supposed to find a club and light all of the things around here. But it's this level. So this will open up the secret for us, which should be right here. Yeah, it's over on this side here. Or is it not a secret? Yeah, I'm getting a little bit fuzzy with my memories for this, for sure. Oh. That was not great, but we didn't lose too much health, so that's fine. And now this should open up the other half? Or something like that? Interesting. I'll just leave this out here in case I need it. Okay, I think that's as much as I can remember here. So I'll continue. Oops. And now we get to use the shaft keys. And thankfully, the game will tell us which one goes where. Okay, and I'm gonna get my shotgun ready. Okay. So that is all of the shaft keys in, and their power, if they're like combined, has opened up this shaft down, where we will be jumping through a bunch of that later. But for now, I'll just pick up these shotgun shells. And I think I do need to come back in here. Yeah, I'll give this another save here. Almost too late on that one, but we made it through. Okay, and now this side is open. I don't think this is the secret or anything. No, we don't need that. Okay. Yes, I think we can just go back out now. I'll save again. Okay. We're in late game, so we're now using shotgun on bats. Right, and I think this is one of those jumps that's kind of deceptively tricky. So I'll save again. Where I think a run jump is too much. But let's try. Yep. And I think... Oh, a standing jump was just fine. Okay. And this might be the secret. Oh, right. This is Tomb Raider 4, so we can... And I think that throws the flare, yeah. So this is a secret. Nice. Now we're so close to the end. Let's check the statistics. 69 out of 70. So we missed 2, but we double took the one in Desert Railroad. So if we got all of them, we would be at 71. So we're 2 behind. So we're done for secrets for the game. Right. So we're only 1 short on the count. Cool. make another save. All right, I a bit overshot it. I think it was supposed to be 2 steps back or something. Okay, so I believe this is the end of the level where we just want to hop down and into the Temple of Horus here. So let me make one more save. Oop. Okay, that does not kill me, which is good. And okay. All right, so this is the final level. Temple of Horus, where we have this very intense music for the intense puzzling we're about to do. Just kidding. It's very soothing music for the soothing puzzling we're about to do. Okay, so I don't have the solutions for these written down, so we may have to figure them out as we go. But I like these puzzles. I think they're fun and clever. So the idea here is that we have this feather and we have this jar of water, and the feather is oddly heavy for some reason. So it's heavier than this jar. What we want to do is get the right amount of water in the jar so that they are equal. And if we do it wrong, then this monster over here will come and attack us. This is very hard to kill, so it's very bad to mess it up for a no loads, no meds run. Luckily, the answer is told to us, so for this one, we need 2 units of water. What we have at our disposal is a large water skin and a small water skin. And the trick is we're going to need to fill them and combine them and put them back and forth until we have just 2, and then pour 2 into the water. So it's pretty straightforward. The trick is just getting it done. So I'm going to save here, and also I'm going to try to not use the enter key. I'm going to try to only use action. The first one's pretty easy. You start out by filling that, and then combine it with the small one.
No.
Ah. Right, so now we have 2 in here. Now we will use. We can see that the monster is not attacking us because we have solved the puzzle correctly, and we're able to just hop down to the next level. However, we're going to save here, and we're actually going to close out of the game and reload it, because there is a bug where if you do all of this straight through in a proper Low Notes No Meds playthrough, something about not saving the game and not reloading it or not having closed the game in between. I'm not sure exactly what triggers it, but I know that it will make everything crash. So the way to, since you know the game is about to crash, the way to fix it is you just make a save and reload, and that's allowed even in no loads, no meds. And theoretically, this should fix it. I'm just going to Alt-Tab and try to, yeah, fix my setup. So that should be good. Okay. All right, that's it on bats, I guess. Okay, so that's another thing I'm going to have to work on, is getting the timing right on those there. Okay, so another puzzle. This time we want to get 4 in the water jar. And the way we'll do that is right. Okay, so I want to use this. So we'll empty out that. And then start out with 5 here. Then combine this with the small. Okay, this gives us 3 in here, 2 in here. Oh, right. So then empty this. And put that in the water skin. And this is almost done. So what we're going to do is just fill this all the way up and then pour off what we can into this. This can only take 1 more liter. So that'll leave us with 4 in here. Okay, so now we have 4, and this is the 4, right? Yeah. Just save just in case. Okay. Okay, good. So bats are down, and we have the last puzzle here. I'm going to turn down the volume for myself a little bit. Okay. So last puzzle is just to get 1. And we'll make another save. Right, and I think this one's actually easier. You want to pour this into the large water skin and then refill this. And then make sure I'm not moving. If we pour this again into the large water skin, we're left with 1, which is nice. Yeah, So I'd like to learn to do the pulse for this level so that I can come in with a bit higher health. But that's okay. I forget which side I want to come in on. Guess it doesn't matter. Oops. Ooh, I forgot that that's a little bug in here where you can do this for a certain point until you get to somewhere around this level. And then you actually have to go down one by one. Where your grab regrab will stop working here. Oop. That one was my bad. I just mixed up my hands. I thought I was letting go of down key and I accidentally let go of action instead. And this is where, when I was doing my casual playthrough, this actually bugged out on me, which made me so sad because all I wanted to do was finish the game. I had come all this way. It had taken me something like, I don't know, like the high 40s in hours, like maybe 4 to 5 hours to play through this. And I had been so confused on some of the puzzles in Giza, and I was like, all right, I finally got to the end. Finally gonna do it. Finally gonna finish the game. And it bugged out on me. Here, we've had the amulet our whole time, and I think, yeah, we still have it. It's about to bloop out of our inventory, and it's supposed to reappear in the water after we grab the things, and I could not find it in the water. I tried the Fix and Stella's guide. I tried a whole bunch of stuff, and I couldn't figure out how to fix it. And I was so upset because I was like, I played through the whole game. I wanna do it all. But I couldn't get it to work. It was very sad. So I'm hoping that it doesn't bug out on me again here. There are some things here and there where it's different, or like given that I know some tips and tricks like restarting the game, hopefully it shouldn't be too bad for me now. I do need to remember where to pull up and out of the water. And I kind of forget a little bit of that. I'm also going to take a note of what side is where. So, north is behind me. So, I'm facing south. Okay. Oh. I don't actually know where I'm supposed to pull out of the water here. So. Can I not jump here from the side? Not. I don't know why that was being difficult. But what I'll need to do here is place the Holy Scriptures around, and you see that Lara's already saying no because this section is quite buggy at this point.
No.
But if this works, then
No.
we should just step in front of Set, put the armor of Horus on him in this cutscene here, which I think will try to summon Horus to kind of put Set back in captivity here. I'm not really sure. This part of the game confuses me. Yeah, so we put the amulet on him, and now we're getting this larger cutscene, which I'm gonna... Let's just all watch together.
My weak cousin is once again returned to the stars, and it is I who shall rule over this world once more. Come forth, and you may bow before your God, before he extinguishes your worthless life.
Okay, so Set's very upset. He's real mad. But unfortunately, we're not going to actually defeat him here. We're just going to leave and leave him trapped in the temple, and hopefully Horus keeps him entombed here because the armor is there. I'm a little bit unclear past this point. Yes, so we will save and get into the water. And look, the amulet is actually here. We love it. Now we have to go on a couple of errands and then escape from the temple. Not this side. Okay, so it was the other side where I need to pull up first. Right, so I think we begin here. I'll just make another save. Okay, so now that he's done his blasts, I'll pull the lever and then hop out of the way. There's some Uzi ammo, which we absolutely do not need anymore. Oops. Get right back into the water and around to the other side. We're so close. Which is good because I'm not feeling my best right now. I think my face is starting to hurt. And ooh, I might have just zoned out and looped around. Yeah, I think we need to pull out here. Mm-hmm. So we'll pull this lever. Hopefully flip out of it. Yeah, flip it out of the way in time. And make another save. Do we start on the other side then? We have to go around again? Yeah, this is where I really don't recall. Luckily, it is quite intuitive where to go from here. And we just platform our way out and hopefully not take too much damage along the way. Oops. Try that again. Yeah, and it's really just a matter of doing the platforming in time where you don't take too many blasts on your way out. Right, we'll take a little pause in here. I'll wait for his blast. Oh, right. I have to actually set that one up properly. Yeah, so I think overall, I like TR4 quite a bit. But yeah, there's some bits like this sequence here. Like, I wish this was actually a boss fight. You know, I wish we could actually defeat Set in a way where once he's like beat him somehow to neutralize him and then put him in the armor, and maybe that makes him dematerialize and appear in our sarcophagus where we just close the lid and put the amulet on top. Like, I would love that. I feel like that would actually make quite a bit more sense. But that's not the direction they went. They went with this fight where you don't actually need to fight him in any way. It's just escaping. And I do find that a bit of a bummer. Right, so once we get over to the blue light, we are safe and he will stop attacking us. So, oh. It said he'll stop attacking us. Oh, I went outside the light. Gotcha. Oh, poor Laura. I thought I was still inside the light. I got a little bit confused. Okay. So we'll try that last segment again. Didn't make it there. Oh. God, I'm getting nervous about the last segment and just making silly mistakes now. Alright, so I think he's actually in kind of a nice position where he can't shoot me yet. I wonder if I can... Yeah, so I can shimmy around. That's good. Because if I pull up, then I'm vulnerable. So that's a good tip to remember. And we just need to pull up into here. And then I think a cutscene actually does the backflip for us. Yeah. Yeah. This is how he actually gets imprisoned. The amulet seals this whole chamber. So Set is now locked in this chamber, and all we have to do is get the hell out of Dodge. So we'll do a few last saves here. Okay. And this is kind of cool because I never knew this. I thought it was just trial and error, but there's actually death tiles on the ceiling. So you can see that there's no skull on the tile in front of me. So that one's safe. And no tile on the one in front of me. So that one's safe as well. But where the columns have come down, those had skulls on them. So that's pretty cool. I think I'm actually supposed to go on the other side. I forget. It may be certain death if I go the other way. So I'll drop another save. Yep. Okay. And yeah, those were that would have been death on this side. So just some nice soothing platforming to close out the game. And I'll check the ceiling because I'm not quite remembering. And I think this is the last little bit here. Unless I've stepped on a death tile. Ooh, I did. But we're almost at the final cutscene. Yeah. So this one might just be running to get out at the end here. Ah, on the left. And here we go. We did it! A no meds playthrough with almost all secrets. Only missed 2 out of 70. So we'll watch the final cutscene and then hopefully check the stats screen.
Quickly, girl, before it collapses around you.
You back, Werner? No more set?
No time. Your hands, Lara. Give me your hands. Take my hand. I can pull you to safety.
Good to see you again, Werner.
I couldn't leave you.
Oh, so our poor Lara is trapped in a temple. So the last revelation, presumably, so at the end of the game, Lara is presumed dead. And she's trapped in a temple, just like Werner at the beginning of the game. It's kind of an inverse of the final cutscene of the prologue in Cambodia, of where Werner didn't read an inscription and he got trapped in an orb. And we didn't read the inscription on the Amulet of Horus and or didn't really get enough out of it to know the gravity of what we were doing. And we ended up, as a result of that, getting trapped in this pyramid. So, unfortunately, so Werner, thank God, no longer possessed of Set, as Jean-Yves said. He's freed of Set because we have re-imprisoned Set. But Lara couldn't get out in time. And just like the opposite of the beginning cutscene, Werner tried to get us out because even though he's kind of an ass, Werner isn't evil in this. Set is the true enemy. Werner's just our frenemy, basically. Like, we're kind of in competition. We kind of think he's a dick sometimes. But really, he does care for Lara. And he is her friend and colleague, even though he's occasionally a douche. But we give him a bunch of shit for it, so it's fine. You know, they have an antagonistic, friendly relationship. So poor Werner said that he couldn't leave without us. Once he was freed of possession of Set, he couldn't leave without us because he does care for us. So I like their relationship in this game very much. Where Werner's full of himself, but like really he does care for Lara in the end and tried to save her the way we tried to save Werner at the beginning. So that is the end of TR4. And I think I'll let the credits play because I think that's good practice. And I'm hoping that we get the stats scene at the end so that we can see how we did and just confirm that this was 100% no meds. We did make a whole bunch of saves throughout this, but this was 0 meds. And I think where we landed was we missed 2 secrets. We missed one in Tomb of Seth, and we missed one in, we should have gone back to City of the Dead for a very brief revisit, but I forgot the pathing a little bit. So I remembered 68 out of 70 secrets. So that's pretty cool. And it should show as 69 out of 71 because we double took that one in Desert Railroad. So this was super fun. And in future, I will be doing a no loads, no meds playthrough of this. I think what I might do in some future streams is I'm going to, I think relearn section by section and then try to do some streams where I just do like Karnak, no loads, no meds, just do Alexandria, no loads, no meds, and mix that in with some other things. So I'd like to return to no loads, no meds, all secrets, pistols only, for Tomb Raider 1 very soon. So I'll be doing that. I might try that next stream. I think I might be a little bit still too cognitive foggy from getting over COVID, but I might try that next stream. If not, I might do casual unfinished business so that we can do no loads, no meds of that. That's a much shorter run. And it's not too tough. I've learned quite a bit of it. It's just been a second since I played it. Or I learned the Egypt parts. I didn't learn the Atlantis parts. No loads, no meds. But yeah, or possibly Chronicles casual if I don't feel up to returning to tier 1 yet for proper challenge runs. Because it has been fun to do this half casual, half challenge run go through here. I've really enjoyed doing this, and it's been fun hanging out with you guys while I go through it. So let's see, are we going to get a final stat screen? No, just a load game. Okay, cool. Then, in that case, how dare you? Where's my stats screen? I'm just going to reload this very, very quickly, just to show that this was fully no loads, no meds. So we're right at the end here. And yeah, we have 69 out of 70, where because we double took the one in Desert Railroad, it's really 69 out of 71. So we missed 2 secrets, which is pretty great for not having played this in like a few months, and only doing one straight through learning playthrough, and 0 health packs used. So challenge run of no meds is complete, and I guess I'll add that to my about me, because I'd like to keep track of all the fun things we've done on stream together. So yeah, it took 10 in-game hours. So long. This game's so long. But I the more I play this, the more I enjoy this. I think TR4 is a fantastic game. It does struggle a little bit with some puzzles that don't quite make sense in spots. But once you've done a full playthrough and learned the route, it just becomes better and better, because it doesn't matter that the puzzle solution doesn't quite make sense, because you've already played through it, you know, so you already know the answer. So with those things in mind and knowing sort of where the pitfalls are, it becomes more enjoyable the more I play it. So I will be offline training to do a proper no loads, no meds run, and hopefully starting that within the next couple weeks. Likely doing some section no loads, no meds first. But I don't want to do too much practice on stream. I don't particularly enjoy that. I don't think it's quite as fun to watch. For anybody who may be watching now, I don't have the viewer count on. But yeah, so that's where we're at now. And I was going to do the Times exclusive level, but unfortunately my head is hurting quite a bit. I'm still getting over COVID. So I'm going to end stream here for today and pick it up next time. In my house, we're celebrating Christmas. So let me switch to the ending soon screen. Yeah, we're celebrating Christmas over here. So I may not be streaming the next couple days, but since I've been sick, we actually had to cancel my planned Christmas stuff of having my parents come over. So, so I won't be doing that. So it's just me and my partner with a quiet Christmas. So what we're gonna do is yeah, just a casual thing. So I may stream the Times level because I haven't played that, so that'll be a first playthrough. May do that sometime in the next few days. But if I'm not on, I hope you all have a wonderful holiday or a wonderful winter break if you have time off from school or work, or just a nice end of December and closing up of the year if neither of those apply to you. Either way, I hope you have a wonderful night. And I'm not going to rate out just because I feel um, really not so good right now. And I don't feel upbeat enough to do that. Yeah, so I will see you around and have a great night.